I live within the ruins of the Beis Hamikdash. This Beis Hamikdash is my own home. I'm the only wall left in this home. 3 other members of my family have died, and I'm left in my home. And this is part of my story. You know, it's very popular now for everybody to have a story. And this is why I'm going to tell you part of my story today, and that's why you shouldn't even listen here. Because your background has no relation to this story. And you have to be very careful whom you listen to, and if their background and story attaches to yours in any way. I had a unique existence because I lived for 70 years here with my primary family. My father, mother, and 67 years, my brother. We never moved out, my brother and I. And it's a unique experience. Anybody else there live with their parents for 70 years? Never had their own apartment? Never got married? So, if you shut me off here, I not only completely understand, I'm actually in favor of it, because my story relates to the destructed Beis Hamikdash. And I can tell you that I was expelled from Gan Eden. Yet, I'm still living in Gan Eden. I'm expelled from the broken Beis Hamikdash, yet I still live within the Beis Hamikdash. I live within the ruins, in Hinduism, like in the cremation grounds. I lived amongst death. I live in the house here where people died, and their energies are still with me. And why I'm doing the video today is, in retrospect, I haven't really left this house too much in the past 8 years. I haven't been in a subway downtown. I don't look to do anything. I play my tennis in the morning, as you all know. I do my studies, as you all know. I do my music. I do my videos. In other words, I'm having my life, this unique, weird life, in the destructed Beis Hamikdash. And I'm the last wall. I'm the HaKotel. Beis Hamikdash has a great gematria. Comes out to be 861, which is the Roshei Tivo of Ein Sof, when you put Aleph, Samek, and then a final pay. 800 for the final pay, 61. So now, one of the reasons of my story is I'm starting to understand. I don't want to, what you call, go on. I want to stay where I am. I want to stay within the energies that I am. I don't want to blossom out. And this was part of my mistake. Because in retrospect, in walking backwards, I see that's where I've been for the past 8 years. I'm in a retrospect Gan Eden. I was never expelled. In a song that's part of one of my songs I have on here, it's called Live at the Eiffel Tower. I never want to leave my room. Here I am the king, left alone inside to do my thing. I'm going to be the only one that's not going to fall into the man-made world outside, filled with all the things I do that I don't want to do. So I've returned to my own Gan Eden. May not be yours, and I don't blame you. But my own Gan Eden. And as I go back, before the Isha was separated from the Ish, and the woman became a separate entity, the Isha was in this body of the man. And in that explication it says, the Isha was separated, and then you shall leave father and mother and become one flesh with that Isha. I never left father and mother. And I have the Isha within me. The Ish and the Isha is within me without separation. The internal tantra of finding the Shekinah within yourself. The reason I pause here a little, I was just doing the gematria of Shekinah. 480. Yeah, that's okay. It's part of my thing, you see. It's part of my thing. So I'm not apologizing for a 3-second delay. And here I am. I'm doing this video within the 9 days of Av. Av, Father. A testament to my father in the house. Testament to my mother and brother. That I still feel their energies within this house. And one can still feel the Beis Hamikdash. Because a house is a base, a bet. Bet Yud Tov. All bets are the same. All bets are feminine. All bets are the Beis Hamikdash. The Shekinah level. The divine presence. And even in destruction, there's always a wall there that has the Shekinah within it. So what looks like destruction is really construction. It's really got that Shekinah still there for you to find it. Can you find it? Within the ruins? Can you live in the cremation ground? That Evan Shatia, the foundation stone. Can you internalize it, feel it? And so, in this one has to live in sadness because one has to return to Gan Eden. But I have to tell you, I never left. I always lived in my primal, original situation. And it's a weird thing because even the number of years that I lived there before there was a destruction was 70. And those are the 70 years that were taken from Adam. That's why I only had 930 and not 70 more. Those are the years of David. Those are the years between the two Beis HaMikdash, the two temples. And all fall, all expulsion, all it's just an illusion. If you want, you never left. And you have to internalize this and see it. So I'm still living in my primary situation, a unique situation. Nobody else really ever had.